So what up, people? It's LJ and I'm back with another story time, and this time this is gonna be a doozy. So buckle up and get ready for this one. Welcome YouTube, and I'm back. This is LJ. I'm gonna do a story time. I'm out. I have a good one. To another story time. I'm in kindergarten. Anybody, like the year that I went to kindergarten, the year that I had to go to kindergarten, they had passed this law that said if your birthday is after September the 1st, then you can't start school with everybody. You gotta wait a year, right? She was mad, but they made me wait another year to go to kindergarten because of how my birthday fell. They petty. They so petty. So when you in kindergarten, you do a lot of playing with friends, you do a lot of coloring, you do a lot of outings, right? And this particular day, we have a field trip, and I don't know if they told my mama, because I know my mom wouldn't have accepted this. She wouldn't even allow them to even get away with this. But it was like, we have a field trip today, and we're like, yeah, where we going? And it's like, we're gonna tell you when we get ready to go. So they had everybody gather all they like they coat and stuff, that because it was cold that day. You put your coat on, put your hat, your toboggan on, or your scully, and your gloves. So we all getting ready, and the teachers are talking, and they talking to each other. Then one of them stopped and look at the crowd, and look at all of us as a class, and was like, "Y'all ready? All right, line up in a single file line. We're getting ready to go." So we all loaded up. They take us to the bus, and we get on the bus, and she was like, "Y'all want to know where y'all going today?" And we're like, "Yeah, we want to know." So she was like, "All right, y'all going to the jail." We're like, what? And what so happened was Tupelo had just built a brand new jail this year, right? Or building a brand new jail the year that I went. The crazy thing is they had a regular jail that's been there for a long time. And then they had this brand new jail. So they take us to the jailhouse and they walk us in and sign us in like we visitors. But we seeing people that's in jail, like processing and whatever, and they got sitting them on the bench with handcuffs on and everything. So they take us to processing, and we see people like sitting handcuffed to the benches, right? And we looking because we ain't never seen that in real life. Like I might have seen somebody get arrested, but never seen them just handcuffed to a bench. So they take us in there and they walk us through the jail, and they show us like where the evidence go. They show us where they meet up for, I guess, big cases and some other stuff. Then they take us down to the actual part where the criminals are in jail. And we in there looking at these people in jail, and they looking at us. And they talking about stay in school and all that stuff. But we wasn't paying them no attention. We young. We terrified that they behind bars. Once we go down there and we see the people in jail, at the end of the trip, they was like, now what's the rule? Don't go to jail. I'm thinking to myself, young black little boy, we going to jail already? I ain't even do nothing. Yeah, they decided to take the whole class to jail for a field trip. I don't know if they do that still. I know they did that when I was in kindergarten. It blew my mind. I remember that. Ever since then, I always didn't ever want to go back. So I tried to do everything I can not to go back, but I always thought that was just a wild field trip to take 6-year-olds to an actual jail and show them everything in the jail. Crazy. Well, that's my story time about going to jail when I was 6. Hope you enjoyed the story. Catch you at another time.